wait.
Close that door, Lex.
Yeah, wait. I will in a second once I get him out of the door. Come on.
Give me a second, guys. All right. Here we are. Once again, 5 minutes with Smaug. So what are we doing? We are doing inks. Now, those of you that know me, that follow me, you know I use a lot of inks. Anything from Liquitex to Vallejo, Army Painter, Bombay, Golden, doesn't matter. Inks are inks. Hey, Dominic, Richard, how you doing? So what I usually do when I'm doing something like this, I don't have a color in mind at the moment. So I just start adding inks and then I let the process take over from there. So what I'm using right now, guys, is this right here. It's a yellow orange. It's not a traditional yellow. I'll come in again later on with some of this, but you can see right here how I'm starting to lay it down, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect at the moment. Let me use my. I'm gonna lower the pressure here just a little bit. I don't want this to come out too strong. That's what I use the Mac valve for. GBs, how you doing? Frank, Sci-Fi Model Shop. So what I'm going to do is, and you guys don't be afraid to use inks. Inks are really good, man. I mean, they do some really nice stuff. So all I'm going to do is I'm coming in and just gently in certain spots, just, and I'm probably right now, guys, at about 6 PSI maybe. Yeah, my compressor's set at 10. But so you see, now I'll come in and I'll do that. And then get rid of what I got in there. And maybe come in. Yeah, let's get a little brighter yellow in there. There's going to be some greens in this too. But that I don't want that to happen till much later. So add a drop or two of that in there. Close that up. Straight out of the bottle, as you can see. You can barely hear it coming out. Need a little bit more. There we go. Close that down a little bit more. I just want it to barely come out, just like that. And now I'll come in and just on the high points, add that brighter yellow, like right there. Just like that. Just like so. Now, you don't need to have this really high. You see that? It doesn't look like much at the moment, guys. Let me raise that up a little bit. It doesn't look like that much at the moment. But once you start adding different colors to it, they'll all start to blend in real nice. Like up here on his nostrils. Just very gently add a little bit there. And you'll give it a little highlight there. Right around his eye here. Right around that other eye. Maybe up in here. Like that. See that? And then maybe a little bit of that in there. Just a little bit. You don't need a lot of this stuff, man, because if you go crazy with this, man, you're going to have a hell of a time. Inks are not forgiving, so you got to be very careful with them. But you just come in and just gently lay it down. You can barely hear the air coming out of there. I don't need a lot of air pressure for this. Need a little yellow on that, right on his horns there. Yeah, you see that? Let's add a little bit in here. See, all these colors will end up blending in with the reds and the blues and the greens that I'm going to add on this guy. They'll all start to blend in real nice. Maybe add a little bit right here. There's a highlight. Come around on that muscle there. Take the excess away with my finger. Maybe a little bit in here. See that? Just to add a little bit of color to that. Come over on this side. 5 minutes is up, huh, Mike? Yep, I know. I'm going to have to do this 10 minutes with Smaug. It took 2 minutes, man, to get the dog out of here. So there it is, guys. Don't be afraid to use inks. Inks are great, man. Just remember, when you're using them, very light pressure. Don't go heavy on them. And you'll get some really nice effects from them. You guys have a good one. Until next time, this is the Red Dragon saying peace. Cheers. Ciao.